Hi everyone, delonewolf here. Welcome back to the Sunday recap, my weekly vlog where I talk a little bit about my last week in games. When it comes to EVE Online, I managed to play an average amount of EVE, and I think it's been pretty nice. I actually did a bit of exploration in the Ishtar. It was a pretty long time since I took it out, and I got one fantastic 3 out of 10 that dropped like 50 million in loot and a succubus blueprint copy. So that was pretty damn cool. And next to that, of course, I did the classics, a little bit of mining, making some blueprint copies. But I have to be honest, on the blueprint copy business front, the slowdown is really very noticeable. So basically, I don't think that people are buying that many blueprint copies at the moment for structures anymore. Maybe because it's summertime, maybe because a lot of people by now have the structures that they want, or at least mostly have the structures that they want. And as a result, that has slowed down quite substantially. And so at this point, I'm sort of thinking if I should maybe invest in some different types of blueprints, start making copies of that, or if I should take the time to maybe increase the material efficiency and time efficiency and things like that of some of the blueprints that I already have. So that business though is definitely slowing down substantially. Now I do think that it will come back when the refineries come, but that is of course going to take quite a little bit of time, and I have a pretty big library of blueprint copies available already, so I have to balance that out a little bit. When it comes to PI, it's basically the regular stuff, just I run the planners once every 24 hours, and then when they're almost full, I take out all of the PI and go to sell it, which can still be done. PI is getting to average prices across the board. Now there are a few exceptions which are usually above average, but yeah, we definitely do see a pretty sharp pullback in the last few months when it comes to PI, and my big gamble here is going to be whether or not that pullback will have enough momentum through the summer to actually get us below average, because we have seen in the EVE talk from yesterday that some people have been buying a lot of the advanced PI things that are directly related to structures, probably a partly speculation, maybe as part of the preparations for the new structures, but that is something that I'll need to do as well if I want a large structure, and I actually think could be a very good idea as an investment, but timing is everything, and unfortunately it's not going as low as I would like to see, so we still have maybe 1-2 months to really keep a close eye on that and try to spot that really good buy opportunity. But otherwise, if we're getting past August and we're not going below the current bottoms, then I may just be forced to try and buy at average prices. But we'll see how all of that works out. Next week we have the agency that's coming out, so I'm really curious to see what kind of a grind that CCP expects us to do for the awards there, if it's fun, if it is something that is repeatable every day, and yeah, that's actually something that maybe CCP can try to add to the game to get us to play it a little bit more. We'll see if it works or not, and that should be coming next week. Next to EVE Online, I only played one other game, that is Heroes of the Storm, keeping up with the daily quests there, just to earn the gold that can be earned without losing out on daily quests. So mostly I've been playing Zagara. For some reason the quest that kept coming back was play through 2 games with a StarCraft hero, and Zagara is my go-to hero when it comes to that. I personally feel like that is still fun, and I enjoy Zagara a lot, so it's nice when the quest actually aligns with characters that you enjoy, but I've also been, I would say, getting a little bit better at playing Zagara. I understand where I should put my vision depending on the type of map that we're playing. I think I understand a little bit better when I should be pushing solo, trying to gain XP for the entire team, or when I should show up for the team fights, try to do the damage, try to hold off the enemies. Also my positioning I think is starting to get better. I know not to chase mindlessly after a certain hero or things like that. I also have to watch what the team is doing. So I would say, yeah, playing those daily quests of Heroes of the Storm, especially on maybe just a couple of characters that you enjoy, so you can fill up the daily quests. It is a fun way to improve in the game as well. I do feel like I'm getting to know the game again at this point, and especially in Zagara games, I basically feel like I know what I have to do where I have to be, when I have to be in certain places, what objectives are really important, when team balances are a little bit different, so that I can actually afford to try and gain extra XP. It's all a pretty fun experience for me, and I'm still going to keep up with that in a pretty casual way. But for my future plans, maybe a couple of those I should mention as well. I bought the Necromancer for Diablo. I haven't played him yet. I'm planning to start playing him with the next season, which comes out on July 20th. So that's when I'll be doing a little bit of Diablo. For next week, you guys are going to get 3 final videos for Shadow of Mordor. So that's coming up, and then we're switching back to maybe some more Skyrim and Elder Scrolls Online and things like that, or otherwise maybe we'll jump straight into the Diablo. But yeah, I think we'll need to transition maybe by 1 week or something like that. But it's something I enjoyed. Shadow of Mordor quite a bit. I managed to make quite a few videos out of those, in fact 2 weeks of content, and so for this game I decided to condense it all in 2 weeks, so you'll have to slug through another week of Eve and Shadow of Mordor next week, and then we'll be back for some different stuff as well. And is there anything special that I was looking forward to? Yeah, the Diablo Necromancer, I do look forward to playing him, but I also have Path of Exile at the back of my mind when that one is coming out with its expansion, where you basically get more than double the content, because they are going from 4 or 5 acts to 10 acts, which should allow you to get to a max level character or a high level character in one playthrough of the game. That sounds like such an amazing experience, such an upgrade for the game, that I'm definitely going to play that when it comes out. And was there anything else that I'm actually really... Oh yeah, Bannerlords. I'm not sure if we have a release date for that, but they're starting to come out with some more footage from that, and that is something that I'm definitely keeping an eye out for as well. Anyways, that's it for this week, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.
That was rather violent. Their failure is complete.